the Pac-12 is just not at a point where they're nationally relevant at all. I mean, I'm from Georgia, and even diehard college football fans there know nothing about these teams. Like, no matter how much USC or Oregon or UW or Stanford wants to think they're nationally relevant, they're just not anymore. Like, the SEC fans do not care about the Pac-12 at all.
Well, that's exactly the thing. I think this puts you in, if you're the Pac-12, if you're a Pac-12 team, it puts you in a scenario where you're nationally relevant just by way of being the only supply in town. No one else is going to be playing, and it remains to be seen how long this season goes. But if you are the only college football, if you're the only thing happening on Saturdays, people are going to watch. Networks are going to want to carry you. I guarantee that. I think one thing a lot of folks in the conference have talked about is despite the fact that the Pac-12 isn't producing a national title contender every season, it is the most exciting conference because it's competitive. Think about it this way. Let's say the ACC was the only league playing in the spring. Would you really want to watch an 8-game schedule where Clemson just beats up on the ACC for 2 months, and then you have a title game that Clemson wins? That's not entertaining. The Pac-12 is a big opportunity here because it is a legitimately entertaining conference. And in a standalone season, with no one else watching, with nothing else on the line, I think people are going to tune in. I would absolutely tune into a late season game a big game where Cal and Stanford are both 4-3 and competing for maybe a shot at the Pac-12 North title. And I think that does give you an opportunity to step up to the national level because there are difficulties involved, but I think if I'm a network and like I said, it's the only show in town, I'm carrying it on a Saturday morning and a Saturday evening. That's an absolute boon.
At that point, the Pac-12 will be nearing the end of its season, in 2021. But around that same time is when the college football playoff is going to be happening, is when the NFL playoff race is heating up. I just think you're overestimating how much people care about the Pac-12 who aren't on the West Coast or Colorado, Utah, those places.